How the devil are we all? Hope you're all well. I wasn't originally going to go live, but I thought, yeah, do you know what? I will for a short while. Right, give me a minute because my game capture is not what it should be. There we go. So, part 2 of this little soiree. I'm going to show you guys how to rake and bale. Let's get myself together here a minute. Little shuffle around first. Right, first up the rake. So similar principles as before, ladies and gents. 6 outside rounds in this one will equate to 2 outside rounds with a rake. How are we all doing anyway? Hope we're all well. Yeah, round 1. Now spin back around the other way. And go for round 2. Really not much to explain here, guys. It's just basically gather up what you cut and spread. Just in case of keeping it as straight as you can. Hello Linda, how are we? Welcome in, love. Hang on a minute, let me get to this end, I'll give you a shout. Just give me 1 second, Linda. There we are, lovely lady. I'm not too bad. Not going to be a late one, you're very welcome. Just thought I'd have a quick dabble, just give you guys a bit more of a how-to. Just give me a second, please. Just a mate of mine sending me some random shits and shenanigans. I kind of know how that will look already, so... Right, here we go. So... Yeah, effectively, guys, this is... pretty self-explanatory, really. Just gathering up what I cut and spread the other night. This is a field of hay, this small one. Which is probably going to be bowed with the big square baler, I'm thinking. So, I wonder, do I show you guys the difference between a rake and a merger? Never used a merger myself, but I guess I could nearly show you. You've got a merger. Yeah, that's it. Gather it one way and then come back the other and sweep. I'm really looking for a... I'll have a look at the Merge Pro a minute. $140 horse required. I'm kind of thinking that the Merge Pro might be one to try for you guys as well. Do you know what? I'm going to lease it. That's fine, Linda. You know, I'm going to lease one. I'm going to lease one just to show you. Having never used one, but I think I've got an idea of how it goes together. Just bear with, and I will lease another tractor to go on the front of that. What do I want? I'll have a 6R. 6R 155. And we will bring that up to here. Might as well give you guys a couple of ideas of how to with a merger as well. Like I say, having never used one, I might not exactly be correct in the methods, so you'll have to forgive me for that. But I know with the rake I've got it right. Blimey, I've done a lot of raking in my time. Fletchy! Whoa! Nearly hit the trees. Hang on, sweet, I'm going to shout you. Welcome to the stream, my darling. How are you? A very warm welcome to you, Fletchy. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the House of Fun. Just a little bit of a how-to, Fletchy, for those interested. How are you, love? How was your stream? Beast. Something factory fresh for you, ladies and gents. Lovely bit of iron from the Mighty Green stable. I haven't driven the bigger sister to this in real life. They are beautiful to drive. You are very welcome. Very welcome indeed. Right, let's come up here and merge this bigger one then. Like I say, apologies in advance if it doesn't look quite right. In truth, I've never used a merger in real life. But I think you'll appreciate what I'm trying to achieve. Oh, sure is a little pocket rocket, mine. Right, mergers by my reckoning. Oh, that looks like I'm going to drop it to the centre, which is what I'm after. Yes, that works for me. Drop to the centre. That's exactly what I want. Right, excuse me guys while I pan the camera out so that you can get a better look of what's going on. Now, my inclination, I'm going to start from the outer edge this time and drag it round into the middle. Let's get myself lined up. Drop her down and start. That's pretty accurate. Let's move Purple Thunder out the way. And we can begin. Just straight grass, I'm going to roam bale this one. I was rather hoping I was going to have a centre drop option with a merger. It makes my life a lot easier. How are you, Fletchy? Anyway, are you well? I hope you had a good stream earlier. And I hope you're well too, Linda. And you too, Midnight Fairy. Ooh. Flexible little piece of iron. Glad you are well, Midnight Fairy. Glad you're well too, Linda. Linda, do you use a merger in your game at all? Revenge of the Trees, is it? Yes, it's Revenge of the Trees. You haven't used a merger. Nor have I until now. I tell you what, in fairness, Linda. Hang on, let me get away from the tree so I can talk to you again. In fairness, it ain't bad. Bit more simple than a rake, actually. Well, when you drop it to the centre, there's Pete. Let me shout you out, friend. Thank you for doing that to me, Pete. Still got the wind, I hear. Welcome in, me old mate. How we doing? Definitely. So I hear, mate. Glad you're well, mate. Just on your way to work. Fair, fair. I got skills. What are you going to do about it? Tramp on and repeat. Do need to line, wait a minute. Line up a bit more so it's straight when I'm cultivating and all that. Yeah, but that will come with practice, love. Blimey, I mean, I've come in on an angle before now when I've been cultivating and such. What I suggest you do is basically give yourself plenty of room on your headlands and stuff to turn around. So that you come in straight, bang, drop, go. But it'll come with practice. That comes with practice. Crikey, even I screwed that up, and I've got thousands of hours under my belt with that. Because every now and again, I do something that catches me off guard. Thundering along. Merger's doing a nice job. Me, not so much. But then it wouldn't be one of my streams unless I had a cock-up of some sort. So now what I would do is similar to what I do with a rake. Pick up, reverse, come back in, drop, and go. And that is fairly well all she wrote. Nothing really much else. Self-explanatory, really. I'm going to do a how-to series on ploughing, cultivating and drilling as well, Linda, so I thought I'd start with the basics with the grass work, give people a bit of an idea how I do it, and just get a few ideas for other people really that want to just sort of pick up some tricks and tips. It's everybody's different, everybody has an idea that works for them. I respect that, I appreciate that. But I just sort of show you how, bringing a bit of realism into a game from my perspective, how I would do it. Now bear in mind, like I say, disclaimer, I've never driven a merger. But, however, it's not that far detached from rake work. If you're used to a rake, you should get on with a merger. Now that, to be fair, isn't looking so bad. Now because I cut a lot of outside rounds, I can go 3 times round this one, and I'm gonna. So that equates to the 9 outside rounds that I cut, if you remember. So now, on my ins and outs, when I do my long work in a minute, I shouldn't be picking up my outside round. It should be nice and clean and tidy. It'll give me a bit of pickup room. I've got to say though, this 6R155 is a nice machine on a merger. Very nice. Now see, because I've got a straight edge now, pick up, back, come forward, drop and run. Just like that. I could technically do a figure of 8 and come back in on myself. Again, a real life thing that I suppose, a bit of a quirk some would say. A real life thing for me. I hate driving on what I've just raked. Unless I've absolutely got to. Again, it's born out of places I've worked in the past and didn't like you doing it. And I suppose as the more I've done things, I don't like doing it unless I absolutely have to. It's a pain in the neck to pick it up then. Because you are effectively trampling your row, or you're spreading it out again. Doesn't show that so much in game, but you can trample your row or drag it around, so I don't try not to do it at all if I can help it. It'll be the same thing here as well, ladies and gents. When I get this end, I won't follow the corner round like I did last time. It's just too tight. Again, bit unavoidable that you can drive on your row at the ends. That is what it is. I mean, I could merge that out, and I have to an extent. So here we are now. I'm just basically going to come in, close this outside round off. And then I'm going to find my straightest work and work from that. Otherwise, if I follow a bendy row, it's going to be a bendy row at the end, even though there might be short work, straight work rather. Where's the best place for me to go? I'll tell you what, it's back here actually. Now then, I'm going to take from this point that's worked okay. That's worked okay. Right, now I'll just work this little piece out while I'm here. You do compromise a little bit on some rows. You do get a bit of overbite. It is what it is. You can't win them all. There. That's that. Right, okay. And we're away. Lot faster response on a merger than you have on a rake. That is one thing I will give it. See, cycle times are a lot faster. There's one significant advantage I found with a merger over a rake already. Second of that, as in real life, you need consistent volume of material going through a baler to make a better bale as well, and that's real life stuff. The better the flow you've got through a baler, be it a round baler or a square baler, the more uniform your bales will be. Tighter bales, more uniform. They just make a better bale. And be fair, 12 miles an hour or 18, yeah, be about 18 clicks an hour is about realistic speed for a merger that you can travel fast with them. You can travel as fast with a merger as you can with a mower, really. Makes him more productive. In fairness, you can scoot along the ground rather quickly with a merger. First time I've really ever used one, but I think I might incorporate one in game a lot more. Not so good perhaps for smaller fields where you're perhaps turning around on yourself a lot, but certainly has a benefit with a bigger field. It's a good cross between this and a very big rake, which can be a bit cumbersome. You get your 4 rotor rakes, they can be a big old animal and you need a lot of power on the front of them as well. Whereas this is a good compromise between the two. A very good compromise between the two, in fact. A little bit eager there, I picked them a bit too soon, but it doesn't matter. Make sure I get to the ends before I pick up fully. But as I say, for the purpose of this demo, I think you guys get the gist. I must say, the Anderson merger is a very nice machine, actually. Very nice machine. Certainly not clumsy. Big rakes, they're productive and all, but they're clumsy. Whereas this, I'm pulling three rows into one, so I'm effectively picking up what the triple laid down. And it's all right. It's all right. It's quick. There we are, that's better. Get to the ends fully before you pick up your merger. A little bit of short work midfield, which is bad guesswork on my part, to be fair. I will correct that now. That's all she wrote. Yvonne, welcome in. How are we? Just a second, let me give you a shout out real quick when I get to the bottom. Saving. There we go. Welcome in. Where's my full can? That's my full can. That's what I want. Yeah, you're not that late in. I was late starting, so I wasn't actually sure I was going to stream tonight. I've been absolutely knackered today, so I was wondering whether to take a night off, but I thought I'll come up here quickly, just have a lazy sort of little farm sim how-to stream. And it's basically one of those that I can pick up and drop as and when I want to, really. Yeah, like I say, fairly tired tonight, to be fair, but other than that, okay. Other than that, okay. Glad you're all right. Like I say again, guys, if you want to recap this on YouTube, it will go up on YouTube. Search, well, in fact, I'll give you the link for YouTube. Just give me a moment. I'll put it up for you. Those who want to follow along on YouTube and ring the bell. There you go, folks. It's there. So go ahead and fill your boots. You can catch up with other streams I've done, as well as streams I'm doing. I'll upload daily while I can. And they'll all be in Snap, Tide and Sawhead. I'm going to bed shortly. Yeah, well, to be fair, I'm not going to be late. I've been burning the candle at both ends quite a lot this last 10 days. So I wasn't originally going to go live tonight. I thought, do you know what? I'm sat here, I'm dabbling. Why not? We'll give it a go. Don't know how far I'm going to get yet, so apologies if this is a short one. I will go as long as I feel able to, but I won't be setting any records tonight. I've been hammering it hard this last 10 days or so. Put in a mental amount of hours this last 10 days. Getting ready to catch up on my ugly sleep. Unless something out of the ordinary happens and a load of people absolutely fly through the doors in the next half an hour. Yeah, just a nice steady little farm sim how-to stream, really. Like I say, in the first part we covered cutting and tedding. Concentrate on raking up or merging now. and Baling. And I'll show you both ways. On Baling, both round and square. I've got a field of hay that will get squared, and this one will get rounds. But running the merger, I must say, is a nice bit of kit. I do quite like this. It's not that difficult to get to grips with. Considering in real life I've never merged. Never done anything with a merger at all. I've always been a rake man. But I would like the opportunity in real life to drive a merger. That'd be quite nice actually, I'd imagine. Once you get set up. Merger gives you a lot more options. You can make some big rows with a merger if you mind to. So like for this now, I'm coming into the other side of the field now, so I will square this off and then I'll follow the straight edge the other side and have a bit of short work again. It is what it is. Some fields you do end up like that. Right. That's acceptable. Right, let's come over here then. Let's take a bite from this side now. Just to get myself squared up. Riding that middle row a lot more than I would normally be. I'm being greedy to see if I can catch it all. I kind of have. Might be a little bit. Oh, it's not bad actually. There might be a little bit left over, but actually, I think I did actually catch it all. Drop and run and repeat. And now we're right where I want to be. The middle row is the prominent row, is my guide row. So one more, maybe two more bouts, and that's this field mopped up. Be cheeky, see if I can gather that. Not sure if I can. If I can't, I can. If I can, I can. Oh, I did. Surprising that actually. I thought I was going to luck out there. Now again, follow your target row as the middle row. Sometimes you just got to skim your last made row a little bit, just to match it all up. It is what it is though. Again, when all said and done, only a game, but I'm just applying real life principle to it. How I would have done it in the field. Not going to lie though, I very much like this merger. It's a very nice bit of equipment. Could be part of the furniture, I think, in future streams. That's it. That's all. Unfold. So, we're ready to start baling now. Working hard or hardly working? I can't make up my mind, really. Rogue Lily, I'm going to give you a shout, my darling. Just give me a second. Welcome on in. Welcome to the stream. Always lovely to see you, sweet. Hope you're well. Um, yeah, I'm undecided as to what category I fall under tonight. It's more like hardly working, really. Right. Do you know what? Excuse the cheap method. I'm going to take this off higher right now. Thank you, merger. I think I will be buying you. So I want the quadrant. I'm not quite sure if this little pocket rocket's going to be man enough to drive it. We're going to find out. Because I'm now going to show you how I would bow. And I'm going in the field you can see to the left with the quadrant. In cap. Better in cap. While I'm skulking around the roads. Now we'll see what the little girl's made out of. Because these quadrants can be hard to drive. I'm going to see if I've got enough power on tap now. You enjoying that one, Linda? Yeah, well, I think the base map's a glitch, I'll be honest. And I'm going to pick my block weight up because I'm going to need to keep my nose to the floor now. So I'm kind of glad I came back here. That's better. We've got a bit of weight. It's surprising how heavy or how much these balers tend to push you up in the air. There's the beast. Growing weight at 97. That's all right. That's pretty good, Linda. Right. So we're going to not run into diesel tanks. That wouldn't be a good idea. Tend to cause fires when you do things like that. We are going now for that field of hay with this baler. Yeah, that's very good, Linda. That's not shabby at all. Big old unit, this baler. Excuse me, folks. I'm going to apply a little bit of I'm going to go Quadatex on that. There we go. Interesting, I see Quadatex mentioned because I watched a YouTube video with a guy I know quite well in this country, and he was talking about that very same string earlier on. Now, can I get in here? This is going to be tight. I'm in. Right, see how Big Gold runs with this then. Actually, flying with it. That's rather surprising. So again, what I tend to do, tend to step out a little bit more on the corner so that your pickup follows round. And then you're somewhere where you need to be when you follow back in. Most of these balers have got rear steer axles, so they do swing in quite well. However, don't be tempted to cut the corners because they will sort of cut in tight as well. So, like here, swing out round. Almost want to overshoot the corner in effect. And again, don't be afraid to back off. Where you've got complex corners like this, it pays to just steady it down. I know I mentioned fill volumes earlier on, and in real life you would want to keep that baler full. But sometimes you don't have that option. You've just got to run with it on an outside round. Particularly with something like that, which is where you've got a bit of a mongrel corner. That's one done. Scratch one outside round. Pick up your pickup. Drop back in. JM with 50 bits. Come on, mate. Let's go. Thank you very much indeed, fella. Wow. Hang on. Let me give you a shout, my friend. Good man. Thank you very, very much indeed for that, JM. Welcome to the stream. So as I was sort of saying, that's a very welcome surprise, that is, mate. Thank you very much indeed. Actually, why has my alert box decided to go silent? Top man. Thank you for that, mate. Right, back to where I was. Yeah, so, again, looks like I'm overcooking the row, but I'm not. You've got to overbite the row to make sure you follow in something like. And again, it's a bit steady. So these bales in real life wouldn't be all that great, but it is what it is. I think with a bit of clever driving, I can take that without needing to take another bite at it. And I did. Fair enough. Right. Power on again now. Let's get the outside rounds done. We're flying because it'll be straight ups and downs and just keep it fed. Now here is where I'd make an exception of the rule, and I'm going to pick up figure of 8 and spin back around. So, figure of 8, didn't quite make it because I've got to wait on. So, I'm now going to do that manoeuvre in reverse. Come back in at it from another angle. That's better. And we're in. Right. That's the outside rounds clear. And again, didn't make it. Big unit this is. So what I'm going to do now to square myself up is I'm going to come in, I'm going to miss that first one and hit the second. All will be revealed in a minute why I do that. So that's that. Back around. It's more to stop me turning so tightly that I miss a row usually. And you'll see me now properly. You'll see me do what I've just been talking about in a sec, because now see I've got plenty of room. I can come in quietly onto that one. But I won't be able to make the next one, so I'll do a skip now. Right, now, don't go for the next one, go for the one after. Come in, drop, go. I have a couple of choices then. I can figure of 8 and come back onto the left one beside me onto the left, or I can figure of 8 and come down the right hand side. I've got a couple of options there. So like now I'm actually going to drive all the way down the bottom again. And I'm going to drop back in on that left hand side, which will then give me the headroom I need to take the last one. Pick up, come back in, drop back down. Scratch one field. Baler off. Now, what I'm going to do is what I was talking about earlier on, Kimberly, with realistic mods. I will now, because the game doesn't allow for it, it's the modders that make this. I don't know, I don't really do a lot with livestock at the moment. So what I've got is I've got a bale in the chamber. So I will spit that one out. And the next one. And I will unload the finished bale as well. That one has just come off the deck. Is the chamber clear? I don't think it is. There. Chamber's clear. Fold. And go. So that's 8 bales in there. That's very good, actually. I didn't expect to collect that many. Now, can I be cheeky? Oh, yeah, I can. Rear steer brings that round very nicely. I'm out. We gone. Now, I will not be using this baler in here. I'm just coming over here because I'm too lazy to walk. Now we're jumping into Purple Thunder. Now I'll show you what's involved with rainbows. Weight's ready to go, Linda. Send it on then. Differences between rounds and squares. Rounds, there's a lot more stopping with this. As you're about to see. Right. Unfold baler. Bell dropper's ready. Pickups down. Yep. Now, you do kind of need to drive in a bit more of a controlled fashion with a round baler. Because you do have to judge it so that when you've got to stop, there we are, there's one, straight away. Go back a little. Rainbow on the breach. And we're off, ladies and gents. That's the first rainbow made. Got the class one, but kept going to the side. Our class round baler. Or class quadrant. Quadrant. That's strange. Oh, fair, fair. That was a bit strange how we did that, though. This is where having a shorter wheelbase... Where having a shorter wheelbase tractor does make a big difference on a baler. Once I get into my stride in a minute, we'll be golden. That's 5. Just give it a minute for it to, there we go, it's on the deck, I can go again. The idea is kind of to drop, Rome bales just in time, there we go, just in time to unload the next one. If you've got a big enough sward of grass in front of you, that is. Right, we're going again now. So you don't really stop. Right, they're good to go again now for a minute. Got a bit more to keep an eye on with the rain baler. Once you've got yourself into a bit of a rhythm, it's not so bad. Just got to kind of make sure that you stop in time. Done. On your belly, and away you go. Growing peas. I haven't done anything with them yet. And we're away again. Come on, drop it. Wow, Pete. Oh, bless your soul. I think Roy said money ain't bad for peas. No, it isn't, to be fair. Right. Let's come back around here. I'm doing this slightly differently because I didn't completely screw it up. But I'm not going to go running over a road to go for that first one, so it's effectively... Oh, come on. That's 12 bales done on that first part of that outside round then. So there's another thing I can say for uniform rows, the merger is brilliant for a baler. For anybody interested. Just another little idea for gameplay. If you like a good consistent row for a rain baler, I recommend a merger. because I'm not now. I'm sort of in the swing of it a bit. I'm kind of going fairly. Whoa. I'm kind of into the swing of it a bit now. That's one bale of net. Partly used. It is not green. I've decided to go for a bit of flying V power, mate. I've gone for a Voltra. Just to keep you guys alert. You are indeed correct, sir. It is not a green machine. Vegetable planter. Oh, good one at that, though. But the baler's green. Does that count? It's a very nice machine, actually. Having driven Voltras in real life, they're not bad machines. And the thing that you got to look out from a buying perspective, Voltras are a lot cheaper for as good a spec. So there is that going for it as well. Don't think green beans are in the game yet. Broad beans are. I think that's what Linda might have been thinking of, Pete. Green beans or broad beans. Green beans. Do you know what? I'm having second thoughts. Let me check the map a minute, because I can't remember. I can't remember. Let me have a look. Peas, green beans. They are. Linda's correct. I'm wrong. I thought it were broad beans. Nope, green beans are indeed in the game. Sorry, Linda, we owe you an apology for that. You were right, I was wrong. And I've missed my road by miles as well. Yeah, no, you were right, love, I was wrong. I thought it was broad beans for some silly reason. Now, because I've got headroom and because this baler isn't quite such a cumbersome unit, spin round, figure of 8, pick up down, and come back in. Brain baling is a lot more stop-start. Nah, that's alright, love. I'll hold my hands up when I've made a mistake, and I made a mistake there because I thought it was broad beans for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. I'll have an answer for you in a minute, Linda. Let me look. For green beans, you want... Yeah, you want a planter, Linda. So anything that supports maize, sunflower, soybeans, and green beans. So your Horsch Maestro, your Kuhn Maxima, your Ultima Preca, your Amazon Preca rather, your Missouri Pro-Till, your Kverland Optima RS, the Horsch Maestro, and the Kinsey Blue Drive all support the green bean. So you are looking in planters, Linda. I don't think you're looking in seeders. Let me just check that though. Some seeders, yes, actually. The Novag, which is a mod, supports green beans, but I think truthfully you're better looking in planters, Linda. Unless you've got the Novag no-till drill, because I've got that in for the purposes of an experiment I'm going to show you, ladies and gents, in game when I get there. The one you have doesn't support green beans. Righto. You want to be looking in planters then, Linda, because they all, well, the vast majority then, sorry, support the green beans. You'll see now, ladies and gents, I'm kind of a bit backside about bootlaces. Because obviously oh, come on, play nice. My bad. I'll correct that in a minute, because what I'll do is I'll come back down around in a minute. I'll square up the outside round for row number 1 in a second. Right, I can drop that bale now. It's kind of safe to do so. Wait a minute. And away we go. Come on in then. First Baling 28 that I've made that I actually managed to stop on the mark. That's a first. Drop that one there, out of my way. It's also kind of important, as well, again, speaking from real experiences, if you're roam bailing on steep fields, it's kind of important to know how to drop your roam bails. Because you don't want one of them taking off. They turn into a missile. One of those starts to gain momentum, you've got very little chance of stopping it. And because of the weight of them, you'd be killed. Or very seriously injured at least. If you got in the way of one of these on the move. There are YouTube videos showing such events and they're scary. I've seen it as well, and it's not fun. Away we go again. Now, where I'm dropping so close to rows that haven't worked yet, just think about where you place your bails as well. Because I haven't got a bail bumper. I don't particularly like pushing roam bails around. I don't mind so much with squares. But you just kind of got to think about where you're putting your bails. Like now, I'm full. I've got a bail on the chamber. I've got a bail on the deck. So put that one there. It's not going to be far off. So have I got enough capacity to get to the other end before I need to spit this bail off? No, I don't think I have. I'm full. Right, okay. Or even better still, actually. Drop it there. Just anywhere it's not going to be in your way when you do your ups and downs. You do your long work in a minute. Because you don't really want to make that hard on yourself. Well, that's the outside rounds done. 32 bells out of the 3 outside rounds. That ain't bad. I think the last time I round belled this, I had 125 off of it. So it's still got a reasonable bit of land to go through. That's 33 on the deck. Right, and we go again. Round bait, a bit more fiddly, a lot more stop-start, just a lot more just to keep your eye on. And to be fair, there's very little point in increasing my forward speed any, because this takes me a lot longer to slow down when the chamber's full. This doesn't give me the room, doesn't give me the time to plan. 7 mile an hour, 13 clicks an hour is fast enough. Like now, I can drop that one, spit the next one out, go again. Going to be more here than there was last time, I think. And again, very little point in me speeding up on my ends either to slow down, because it's just, yeah, it's just more work. Kind of got the right gear for what I'm doing. Thank you, Beef Mummy, for the follow. You are a sweetheart. Welcome in. You are follower 155. Much appreciated. Thank you very, very much indeed. I saw that at the corner of my eye. How are you, my love? Are you well? Thank you, Rogue Lily, for shouting Beef Mummy out. You are a darling. Thank you. Awesome. Welcome in, ladies and gents, boys and girls. If you haven't already followed Beef Mummy, please do using the link above. She's awesome. Another variety streamer. Great community binder as well. Again, go show her some love, please. Drop. That's bale number 40 on. That's a wrap. That's another achievement. That's 40 bales. No, it's not. It's 50 bales created in game. I've created 10 squares as well. So that's the 50 bale achievement unlocked. Cool, that Discord, that Steam Noti made me jump. But yeah, no, like I say, ladies and gents, there isn't a lot to it, apart from just a little bit of planning. Just as I guess is in real life. Just think about where you're putting yourself. Think about where you're dropping bales. Square bales, you can use a bumper to move them. It's not really advisable to do it with roams though. Especially these combi bales that have been wrapped. So I'm just doing a bit of litter picking as I go. I knew there was a little bit here. But yeah, no, we've got one or two on the floor. That's 41. I will just pick the pace up just to come back up here again. Drop back into my baling gears again now to come back in. On the floor. And away we go. There's the next one. Let's go back in cab for a bit. Show you guys what I'd really be seeing. Checker starts the wrapping process and go again. You can grow as much beetroot as you like, my love, as long as you don't expect me to eat it. I can't stand the stuff. Do you know what? I will it one miss one. We're in. 44. Good, that's on the floor. Wonderful. Oh, hello. Rainbow there. Let's not try and put a hole in it, shall we? Cruising. Yeah, so I mean, really and effectively. Oh, sugar. There we go. As I was saying, keeping your eyes open. Um, with the exception of that, it's really is just a case of, as I just demonstrated, keeping your eyes open and just thinking where you're going to put your next bales. On more really appropriate on headlands and outside rounds, you don't want to drop a bale in front of yourself on a passing row. That's just a pain in the neck, that is. And you can use a bumper for squares. Don't really recommend bumping round bales out the way. But I must say, it's something a little bit different. I do like this Voltra. It's a lovely machine. I like my greens by and large, but this bit of Purple Thunder I've got in the fleet is a nice addition. It's nimble as well, so it's ideal for jobs like this. 50 bales at this point, 60 created in total for the night. I'm not quite halfway across. Yeah, not bad for an amateur, is it? I'll show you in a minute. Let me get out of cab again in a second. Again, I suppose born out of experience, really, Kimberly. I merged these. I'd never used a merger in my life, but I thought I'd just try it for the benefits and for the purposes of overshot again. For the purposes of a demonstration to you guys, really, on the how-to series, how to merge and how to rake. That's another one that can go. That's 53. Second of that, nice straight rows. It makes life easy as an operator. There is nothing worse than having to go trying to follow zigzags. Horrible it is. Very, very tiring if you do it for any length of time. I'm going to go picking up a bit of litter, I think. Why did I miss a park row? I wasn't paying attention, that's why. Good evening, good sir. How are you, my friend? There we are, my good man. How art thou? Not a problem, my friend. Always. Oh, blimey, I'm good. Just don't tell anybody. Now, can I drop back in here again? Yeah, of course I can. If I'd not hit the keyboard for the save button. Let's go. Change of plans in today, so nothing for Amber. Nothing from Amber. Nope, that's fair, mate. That's fair. I'm not, to be fair, mate, I'm not going to be mega late myself because it has been, I have had getting on for 10 consecutive days of early mornings. I just thought I'd whack up a quick little how-to on Farm Sim, just again, just elaborate on the series. I showed you guys how to mow and Ted in the last one. This time, it's sort of the YouTube will catch it up in the morning when I upload it. This is sort of episode 2 of Raking and Baling. I'll show you some other tricks and tips for the forage box sometime as well. But I thought this is a good opportunity, A, to learn how to use or how to get familiar with square balers and round balers, particularly these combi balers, because there is a bit involved in them. They're alright once you get used to them, but you've got to be thinking all the time, what do I need to be doing next? Done a lot with combi balers in the past. I've done a lot with standard round balers, and I've done quite a bit with quaddies. They're great. It's nice and simple. The one thing I wish it would show you, and I would love to see a mod come out for it, is what happens when a quadrant baler doesn't tie a string properly, because that's fun. Not. It usually happens in the middle of the night as well. Having a baler decide it's going to start spitting strings. That's a surefire, delightful way to make you very, very cheery at 2 o'clock in the morning. Done. Okay, my friend. Thank you very much indeed for popping in, my man. And appreciate the lurk as well. Hope Amber's okay, mate. Oh, that was naughty. I was on the ragged edge of missing bits then. 63 made so far. 68 in total. There we go. Took my eye off the ball. Come back here. Come on. I will want to get back into the swing of it again. I'll put my second webcam going because that's my control cam, and you'll actually see how much work I'm doing on my side panel on my controllers on something like this. Gives you another perspective of what's going on. Come on. That's why moving rainbows isn't such a good idea that way. As I've just demonstrated, they don't like to play. Also demonstrating that you've got to leave yourself somewhere to go. Always got to leave yourself somewhere to go. Right, onwards. Not quite so much there, it's just a little tidy up operation. Meant to do green beans, but instead done corn, so need to do another field of green beans. That's fair enough, Linda. Mind you,
let them eat cake.
that will be the lovely Cherie whispering in my earhole. How are you, sweet? Welcome to the House of Fun. I know that walk on anywhere. Right in the middle of your favourite job, Cherie. Well, actually, 2/3 of the way through it. Excuse me a minute, I gotta take a swig. Pardon, Pete? Pete's still got wind. Bless him. All the beans. Stop. Continue. Good. Good, 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 good. That's great news. Really, really happy to hear that, sweet. Let me give you one of these. Just give me a second. That is what we need. There we are, my darling. Really, 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 really pleased to hear that, Cherie. That's superb news. How has your day been, love? Wing nut. But stop a bit sooner than that. Oh, bless you, love. Sorry to hear that. Quite a bit of that stuff going around, I think. And I friggin' missed again. Come on, wakey wakey, dumbass. There we go. Drop you there. Not hurting anything over there. Hope you're feeling a little bit better now, Cherie. idiot. Well, that was clever, not? '82. Doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo. I'm gonna park you right there, I think. You're out of the way over there. I'm gonna go all the way back up over there and chase a Park Road. Chase a Park Road, and then I can come back in on the falls. 3 more left. And that, ladies and gents, is probably where I'm going to call it for the night. I'm going to have an earlier one tonight. Oh, hello. Wing nut misses again. No, it's all good, love. I will finish this field off, so probably another 20 minutes or so. And then that's where I'll call it for this segment. But if you want a recap, Cherie, it will be up on YouTube in the morning for me. So you'll get to see that I did some big squares earlier as well. As well as these. I'm just giving everybody a bit of a how-to, really. This is what this series is. More a case of how not. Just, yeah. Bit of a how-to, really, on tricks and tips to make this a bit easier, dare I say it? And just some other little shortcuts, and also to apply a bit of real life into it as well.
Banana, 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 banana.
Cheers, Pete. Completely lost my stroke. Thanks for chicken banana. But on the bright side, I can show off now. I can bail up in reverse. Cheers for that, Pete. Disappearing quack from Rogue Lily. That's one that makes you jump in a horror, or something like Faz, or something Resident Evil. That is one that make you hit the ceiling. Thank you for redeeming Disappearing Quack, Rogue Lily. You are a diamond. Oh, we got Bambi. Do you see it on stream, ladies and gents?
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with my homies.
Thanks for chicken wing, Pete. I'm just looking at a little deer over there. I wonder when one would pop up in game. Wonder if I can get out and take a closer look. Bambi just ran off. I needed to stretch my legs anyway. I needed to go to the bathroom. And no, nobody saw nothing. Nothing worth seeing. Move on. Pete's just redeemed warheads. 1 second, mate. I will get that done. I'm surprised I've gone all this time, actually. Right, give me a sec. That's quite mild-mannered for you, Pete. I'll do 4 for you, good sir. Thank you for redeeming warheads. Get out. 1, 2, 3, 4. In my hand. All in one. Lovely little sweet treat. Cheers for that, Pete. Back to the stream. Very welcome, mate. Cheers. West Lawn, what I'll do as well in the next... Oh, sugar. I missed that one. is I will just do a bit of litter picking as well. When I finish up, I've got little bits here and there. I'm going to go to ridiculous lengths, but I'll pick up some. There we go. Right, on we go again. Excellent tractor on a road baler. This is very, very, very good machine. Very good indeed. I was originally going to run my old classic iron on this baler. And I thought, nah, it's coupled. I'll use this instead. Right. Got a part finished bale. I'm going to throw that one out as well. All folded. And that is all she wrote. 94 bales in here then. And that, ladies and gents, is how you gather rows, either with a merger or with a rake. That's respectively how you roam bale and square bale as well. So, let me go and see, CCC, who we could possibly raid. Let me have a look. Farm. Let me have a little look around. Um, so I'm just Trying to find anybody that might be lower on viewers to give them a raid, but it looks like everybody in here tonight is banging out some good viewers. So I'm looking for a relative newbie, so to speak. Um, Now, do you know what? Let's raid a friend of ours. He's got a good few viewers in, but let's bump him up a bit more. We're going to go into Citrus's stream and go and pay him a visit. So, ladies and gents, thank you very much indeed for watching this other one. Episode 3 to come up soon. I'm going to figure out which way I'm going to go with that. I'll probably gather bows off stream. That's pretty self-explanatory. I don't think that really requires too much to do. Love you too, darling. So, without further ado, ladies and gents, we're going to go into Citrus's stream. And we're going to go and say hello. And show him a bit of love. So, I will catch up with you tomorrow night, ladies and gents.
Drink! Drink! Drink!
I'm out. I'm out. I got 2 empties there. You missed the boat meal fruit. Oh, hang on. No. Cheers. I've got a little bit left. Cheers, Pete. No. You were in luck. I rattled one of my cans and realised I had a little bit left. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to go in and we're going to rate Citrus Bacon. If you like what you see, give him a follow. He's great fun. Another variety streamer. He's not quite sure what he is playing tonight, to be fair. Something that have I seen it before? Not sure. But anyway, we're going to go in there. We're going to go and catch up with him. And we're going to say hello. So, until tomorrow night, ladies and gents, look after yourselves. Stay safe. Mind there you go. We'll see you over in Citrus's chat. Thanks for now, guys.